Good morning, guys. Proverbs. Okay, congregation. We live in what's called the information age. It's been called that for a long time. But information has gotten to the point where knowledge is the equivalent. And we are tracking out prolific amount of knowledge every single day. Prior to 2003, mankind had some total of 5 exabytes of content historically. Now let me just explain that. An exabyte has something to be a billion gigabytes. So 5 exabytes of content from the beginning of humanity to 2003. Today, it is estimated that we generate this amount of content measured in days. As Google CEO said, from the birth of the world to 2003, there were 5 exabytes for information created. We now create 5 exabytes every 2 days. If Psalms tells us how to get along with God, Proverbs teaches us how to get along with our fellow man.
You tell them, bro.
In the book of Psalms, it tells us how to get along with God on our knees. In the book of Proverbs, it tells us to stand on our feet, how to walk through life, through the byways and highways of life, the roadways and sidewalks of life. Psalms teaches us to praise God private, whereas Proverbs teaches us how to take our relationship with God into the public square. And to do that, you need wisdom. There are 31 chapters in the book of Proverbs. Don't you find that interesting? Because our law is not. Our month is 31 days, right? I like its division. I like the fact that there are 31 of them in here. And some people make a practice to read one proverb every single day, corresponding to the day of the month. But let's begin in Proverbs, chapter 1. Let's look at a few of these proverbs, just to get our feet wet in them. The Proverbs of Solomon, the son of David, the king of Israel. Proverbs, chapter 1, verses 1 through 7. Amplified, guys. Starting 1. Proverbs, truth, obscurely expressed. Maximus of Solomon, son of David, of Israel. To know the skillful and godly wisdom and instruction. To discern and comprehend the words of the understanding and insight. To receive instruction in wise behavior. In the discipline of wise thoughtfulness, righteousness, justice, and integrity. That providence, good judgment, attitude, common sense may be given to you naive or inexperienced who are easily misled. And knowledge and discretion and intelligent discernment to the youth. The wise will hear and increase their learning. And the person of understanding will require wise counsel and the skill to stir its course wisely and leave others to the truth. To understand a proverb and a figure of speech or enigma with its interpretation and the words of the wise and their riddles that require reflection, a fervent fear of the Lord, that is, worshiping Him and regarding Him as naturally awesome, is the beginning and the preeminent part of knowledge. Its starting point is essence. But ignorant fools despise the skillful and godly wisdom and instruction and self-discipline. Solomon begins by reading to us his promise, statement, his goal, and his aim in life. And his proverb. Now why is it that those of us who have read the Bible keep reading it? Have you ever met a person who said, oh, I read the Bible, as if to say, okay, I'm done now. I've read it once. Okay, now I get it. Why is it that we keep studying the Bible? I mean, I've taught it several times over and over.